Disney's Hercules. Hercules and the Maze of the Minotaur. Hercules was the most famous hero in all of Greece. "Look at those muscles," people said. That made Hercules blush. "Under all those muscles is one shy guy," said his girlfriend Meg. Hades sat on a nearby mountain. "Hercules really burns me up," Hades said. "Why does he have all the fans?" Hades snapped his fingers. The trees around him burst into flames. "Pain! Panic!" Hades roared. "Get over here!" Pain and Panic both ran to Hades. "Did you call, boss?" Panic asked. "Is it hot here, or is it just me?" Pain asked. "We wore a Hercules t-shirt." "Take off that t-shirt and listen," Hades roared. "I have a job for you, and this time we'll get rid of Hercules for good." Back in town, Meg heard a noise behind her. It was Pain and Panic. "You're going on a little trip, Meg," Pain said. "Get lost, creeps," Meg said. She tried to call out to Hercules, but it was too late. The next day, Phil ran in with the mail. "You have a postcard, Herc," Phil said. "It's from Crete, that place with the big maze." "Crete," Herc said. "A monster lives there." "The monster called the Minotaur," Phil said. "Who sent the card?" Herc asked, taking the postcard from Phil. "Meg! I've got to save her!" Hercules yelled. "Herc, the Minotaur is a mean dude," Phil said. "It's half bull, half man." "Don't worry, I'm all muscle," Herc said. "You will need to use your brains too," Phil said. "In the Minotaur's maze, there is trouble at every turn." Herc hopped onto the flying horse Pegasus. They flew off. "There's Crete," Hercules said. "The maze is down there, and somewhere inside is Meg." Pegasus flew down into the maze. In the maze, Hercules remembered Phil's warning, trouble at every turn. Hercules turned the corner. A giant lizard jumped out at him. "Leaping lizard!" Hercules yelled. He grabbed the lizard and threw it over his shoulder. At the next corner, Hercules ran right into the Minotaur. It charged toward Hercules. Hercules backed up. He was trapped. Herc heard Phil's voice in his head. "Use your brains!" Hercules grabbed the monster's horns and flipped right over its back. "Help!" a voice cried. "I'm coming, Meg!" Hercules yelled. She was in the maze. But where? "Hercules!" Meg's voice seemed to be coming from everywhere. "I'm coming, Meg!" Hercules yelled again. Hercules turned the corner of the maze. He fell into a pit of snakes. Pain and Panic looked down at him. "It's the pits, isn't it, Hercules?" Pain asked. Hercules picked up 2 snakes and threw them. The snakes chased Pain and Panic away. Hercules grabbed more snakes. He made them into a ladder and climbed out of the pit. "Hercules, can you hear me?" He heard Meg's voice again. Hercules looked up at the tall walls of the maze. He began to climb to the top. Now Hercules could see Meg. Hades sat nearby. "Stop him, boys!" he told Pain and Panic. Pain and Panic threw a rope. Hercules tripped. He fell to the floor of the maze. "Got a pain in your neck, Hercules?" Pain asked. "Just you," Hercules said. He threw a lizard at Pain. "Go away, you bully!" Hercules heard Meg's voice again. She was on the other side of the wall. Hercules punched out a stone from the wall. He looked through the hole and saw Meg. The Minotaur was charging at her. Hercules pounded on the wall, and the whole maze shook, but the wall didn't budge. "My muscles aren't working," Herc said. "I will have to use my brains." Suddenly, Hercules whipped off his cape. He flashed it at the Minotaur through the hole in the wall. The Minotaur turned away from Meg. Hercules waved the cape again. The Minotaur snorted fire. It pawned the ground. Then, it charged! Hercules waved the cape again. The Minotaur got angry. It charged at the cape, but its horns went straight into the wall and stuck. "Bullseye!" Hercules roared. Hercules soared down from the sky. Hercules and Meg jumped onto his back. Then they flew up out of the maze. "Look," Meg said, "it's on fire." "What do you know?" Herc said. "I guess I was too hot for the Minotaur to handle." Hercules and Meg landed safely in town. Herc's fan cheered. "The Minotaur is beaten! Meg is freed! Herc is our hero! Yes, indeed!" The end.